Sky 12 over the area of Kyrene and Baseline, and look at this. The roof totally torn off this business park. You can see right down into the rooms. You can see cabinets and desk chairs and things like that. And the roof is just gone. That's how it looks from above. 12 News journalist Chase Golightly now on the ground. And Chase, boy, you rarely see damage like this from one of these storms.
No, Troy, it's just incredible. Yeah, we did want to give you a view from the ground right here. We are a little bit back. You can see Phoenix and Tempe firefighters have this area taped off, and you can see the damage on the north side of the building here. I did speak to some people who were inside. They said that no one was hurt. Firefighters confirmed that, no one injured. But now it's not just this building that's injured. I want to go ahead and show you this right here. Look at this. This section was torn right off, and then look at the damage down right here. Look at this car. The back windshield completely shattered right here. Let's go ahead and just show you all the material that was on the roof and even inside the building has been thrown out over here. You can even see more as we pan off more into the parking lot here. Look at all this that was torn off. This Jeep right here, the back windows have been broken open. You can see part of what was on top of that building is inside that Jeep right here. As I'm watching my step, there's a lot of debris from that roof over here, and some, it looks like even some sprinkler lines. You even have this minivan right here. The back is completely shattered right here. We have some bikes that look undamaged, but you can see the back end of that minivan. A lot of heavy damage and a lot of scratches. And this is the other thing I wanted to show you. Like I said, this appears to be a sprinkler system right here. I mean, look how big this thing is. And that, again, just came tearing right off from the storm that came through this area a few hours ago, and just an extensive amount of damage. As we go back over here, again, you can see fire officials currently looking at the building. I was told that they do have someone that looks into structures when there is heavy damage like that. They're currently investigating to see the structural integrity of this building. But this storm, from the people I was speaking with, they just said it moved through so quickly. One of those workers I spoke with said that they had a buddy that was in the break room that was inside when the walls started to collapse and that roof was getting torn off. But again, he said that his buddy made it out safely. Firefighters saying no one was injured in this, but you can just see a lot of people coming back to heavily damaged cars and a lot of debris that was kicked up in this area. And as far as trees, when we were driving east on Baseline, we lost count of how many downed trees there were. There was actually the right lanes on Baseline heading east were blocked off by massive trees. And you're just seeing that everywhere. I mean, even across the street, you probably can't see it from our vantage point right here because of that wall. I'm seeing a bunch of trees knocked down over there. So the system that moved through here creating a lot of damage, but from the reports that we have right now, thankfully no one injured, but a lot of work to clean up over here in Tempe.
That's another scene that I'm having a hard time believing that not one person, you know, in that, think about all the people inside that building when the roof went away. I mean, they're okay.
Yeah, Chase, when you take a look at that, I mean, those are two big damaged, ravaged areas that we've covered now. Just in Tempe alone, that looks like something that a hurricane did damage to.
It really does. The closest thing it reminds me of is when we had that storm, I want to say a few summers ago, of that warehouse in Phoenix that had the collapse. It's something similar to that, and we know that was a microburst situation, but I mean, just check out this damage. It's ridiculous, especially when you have, I don't know how heavy this is. I would just say hundreds of pounds, probably more. I don't want to speculate too much, but just the fact that all this debris got kicked out from those wind gusts, I can't imagine how strong they would have to be able to do something like this. And like I said, all these cars are trapped in here. There's another car behind this Jeep that you can't see because of that metal sheeting that's currently blocking it. Like I said, the damage out here is just ridiculous, and it is by some sort of miracle that no one was injured in this. And we are expecting to get an interview with fire officials. It looks like they are clearing out. The person we are going to speak with was the one who was investigating the structural integrity of the building. We are hoping to get some more information on exactly what happened here and try to find out kind of what's next for this area.
Yeah, I mean, because, you know, it looks like that's a corrugated steel roof or something that came away. Obviously nailed down or glued down or whatever they do with that. So it's not only the weight, it's also being pulled away.
Right.
But a lot of time that roof gives the walls their structural integrity. And now if there's no roof, you wonder how they go forward from here, or if they have to scrap the whole building.
Right, I mean, that's definitely a possibility, but again, looking back at that Sky 12 shot of just looking on top of it, like you said, you can see the cabinets inside, you can see where people were working for the day when that whole thing just got torn off, and it's just an incredible situation that happened here, and just the timing and how quick it was, and the strength of the winds, again, to tear all of this off. I mean, it's just incredible to see, and I can't mention enough, it is a miracle that no one was hurt in this situation.